Hi everyone, it's Sherry at Fabric and Memories again. Again on my quiet book saga going on. This is another one that, make my light a little bit better there. There we go. I made for my daughter about 37 years ago. And back then we didn't have the internet. And I know this one came off of a pattern from like Simplicity or McCall's or something like that. But it's all on a regular machine, and I was just appliquing. I'd use coloring books to get patterns, cut the pattern out, and then applique. And then this is just a permanent marker. This is a heavy, it's not exactly denim, but pretty darn close. It's stiff, there's no interfacing in the back, but it's pretty heavy and worked pretty well. But this is the 3-ring binder type of binding. And without taking it apart, if you can see, I just used a ribbon. And I sewed a ribbon down the middle of the front and the back. Here's the front and the back. And I sewed a ribbon, a grosgrain ribbon down it, and left areas, a gap for the 3 rings. Let's see better there. For the 3 rings. And just sewed it here, and then sewed it, on both sides from here and here. And this is all closed up, but then left that gap for the rings to go through. And then eyelets. I was not very good at putting eyelets on, apparently. But anyway, this is what I did. I also wrote on the bottom with a permanent marker, but it's the flower, unbutton the flower. And the thing is, I used the sewing machine, but stuff like this in the felt, it's hand stitched with a embroidery blanket stitch around the edges, and it's felt. But back then, to make it stiffer, we just used cardboard. They sold something called nylons back in the day, and those came in a package with the perfect, like 6-inch by 9-inch piece of cardboard is the perfect weight. So I'd always keep that, and you put that in the middle, cut this for the hole, and it makes it kind of stiff, but not really hard, but it sturdy, makes it sturdy. So I did that. This one is just another applique and braid her hair, which my daughter never did. Hanging the clothes, because back then we did actually hang clothes on the clothesline. Now the page is putting them in the dryer, from the washer to the dryer. But again, these are all just appliques. Applique work. This is put your hand in the mitt, and it had a face on here. Some of the pieces are gone, but it was Velcro, so you could change his face. And the time. And these are just cardboard. And see how they spin? I remember someone asking on a group how to make things spin. This is just a button. And I sewed this through, and the little hands through. How did I do that? There's another button in there. It's hard to see, but put your buttons, I think is what you do to make it spin. I'll work on that and see if I can get you a video on that one. And these pages, they're just cut whatever the size is, and then sewn, just sewn and turned inside out, and then hand stitched, probably here on the side, like in there, hand stitched closed. These are the trains to count the buttons, or put something in. I probably had something to put in the cars, but I don't have it anymore. Put something in my cars. And the old color balloons, Velcro, and again, hand stitched with the blanket stitch, and it does have the cardboard in, so they're nice and sturdy. This string is just hand stitched down, and Velcro. Velcro was rather expensive back then, so we had to be careful. Clown face, again, the pieces come off and on. A couple of them lost. And again, it's all blanket stitch hand sewn. Today I'd be doing it on my machine, or I am doing it. And this one is a common one too, the little ladybug with the zipper. Teaches them to zip, and inside are little ladybugs. Again, hand done. Can't believe I did all that hand work back then when I didn't have to. And this is a good one for the shapes. Got a snap, blanket stitch, cardboard in there. These snaps are so tiny though, so it was really hard for. Now they make bigger snaps, so I would use those on there. But again, they got the cardboard inside, which if you want it stronger, that's a good idea to still do, and you can do it by machine too. Just put the cardboard in, and then use your zipper foot to stitch to the edge of the cardboard, and then trim after that stitch. So you could still do that. And the beads for counting. That's a common one today too. And the cat, and it's tie his bow, or, well, could have left that to, you know, braid his tail, but this was for tying his bow. And then this was common too, to lace up the football kind of thing. And these are felt. These are felt, but they're kind of old. Kind of wears out. This is the fleece that I had. So use different fibers in your books too to add, you know, some texture to your books. She was about 2 when I gave her this, so this back page I had pencil and a little tablet and then crayons. These are little slots that crayons fit in there. You can see. And so she had a little tablet and crayon and pencil to write on. And then the same things, but here's the back, and I didn't do anything on the back. But I was into the Sunbonnet Sue back then, so here's the, I forget what the guy's name was, and then this on the front to make them match. And I don't have any closures on that one. I don't know why. Just probably wasn't in the instructions or on the pattern. But that's it. I wasn't very good at putting the eyelets on. I would probably do better today, but practice makes perfect. So that's just another, what is this? I keep seeing this, but I didn't see it on the page. Oh, that's the hat. Oh, a button on his hat. Okay. Anyway, so that's another idea. You can't take permanent marker and write, you know, little directions or sayings on the page. That'd be something cool to do for them. And this has never been washed. Well, the cover has, because the cover is all fabric. So I took the pages out and I could wash the cover. But anything that had felt on, I didn't wash. These, you know, this is yarn that I braided. I was afraid that would come off. Now you could use twine or something a little better these days, but I don't know that you can actually wash felt, so nothing was washed, but I did make the cover all washable. So you can take that out and wash. So that's an idea for you if you are thinking about, you know, washing the book. At least the cover can always be clean. So, I don't know, what is this, 8 by 10 size maybe? Something like that. So that's from the old day, back in the old day, how we did things back 37 years ago. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Especially to get this binding idea. I don't know if that's the current idea or not. I know some use these rings, but that's just how I did it. So take my idea and go to your sewing machines and get going. Thanks for watching. Again, if you like my videos, go ahead, subscribe and like, and anytime I post a new one, you'll be notified. At least that's what YouTube says. Thanks for watching. Bye.